Hi, I'm Holly Perkins from Exercise TV and a New Balance official trainer. I've put together a sports cool down specifically geared for runners and walkers. What you do after your training session is just as important as what you do during that session. A proper cool down is going to assist your body's recovery, help you to avoid injury, and make sure that you come back feeling great for your next workout. All you need today is an exercise mat and a chair or low step. We're going to go ahead and get started. You want to face your chair, soften into the knees, bring your leg up so that the heel is on the chair and the toe is pointed to the ceiling. Soften into that supporting leg, bringing both hands to the top of that stretching thigh. Let your hips reach back, and we're just going to hold and breathe for 30 seconds. You're going to feel a gentle stretch through the back of the thigh, down into the calf. Stretching should always be comfortable and feel good. It should be slight. It should not be painful. That applies to all of our movements today. Breathe and release into it. Let those hips reach back. Draw in through your abdomen. And breathe. And relax. We're going to go ahead and switch legs, same thing. Bring the heel onto the chair, toe pointed to the ceiling. Sit down into that supporting leg. Let your hips reach back and move forward until you feel that stretch through the back of the thigh and the hamstrings. Your hamstrings are one of the primary movers when you're running and walking. They tend to get very tight, which therefore restricts the pelvis and can affect your lower back. Keep them stretched so that your lower back and pelvis feel great. Breathe and release. Let those hips reach back. Let that toe reach up towards the ceiling. Keep that supporting leg strong. And relax. We're going to move into an inner thigh adductor stretch. You want to be perpendicular to your chair. Bring the heel up with the toe pointed to the ceiling just like we did a moment ago, but this time let this whole leg rotate up towards the ceiling. You're going to sit into your supporting leg, turn your shoulders to 45 degrees between those thighs, and let your hands hang between those thighs, and we're going to hold for 30 seconds. If it's a little uncomfortable with your arms hanging, you can place them onto the chair or to the top of your thighs, but just draw in and let those hips reach back. You're going to feel a stretch in that inner thigh. Breathe and release. Again, do not overstretch. It should be comfortable. It should feel good. It should feel right for your joints. Breathe and release. Lengthening out, letting that toe reach up towards the ceiling. Another deep breath. And relax. And we're just going to move around to the other side so we can get that other inner thigh. Perpendicular to your chair. Heel on the chair, toe up. Let that thigh open. Sit down into that supporting leg. Shoulders to 45 degrees. Send your hips back and enjoy that stretch on that inner thigh. Again, if it's uncomfortable, hand to the chair or thighs and just breathe and release. Most injuries that come from sport come from tight muscles. If the muscles are tight, the joints don't move freely. It's really important to keep those inner thighs stretched so that the knees and the hips can move biomechanically as they should. Breathe and release. A couple seconds. And relax. We're going to move down onto the floor, and we're going to come into a down dog position. Place your hands directly under your shoulders, draw in through your abdomen. You're going to walk your knees back, and then you're going to tuck your toes under so that you're on the balls of your feet. Draw in through those abs. Press the feet into the floor and send your tailbone up towards the ceiling until you're in an upside down V. You want to lift those hips to the ceiling, draw in through your abdomen, let those heels reach for the floor. Now you don't want your knees locked, you don't want them severely bent. Lengthen them until you feel a great stretch in the hamstrings and the calves, and we're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Let your chin come towards your chest and take a really nice inhale, exhale, and just let those heels reach to the floor. And again, inhale. Exhale, send that tailbone up to the ceiling. Remember to keep a slight bend in those knees. Last breath. And relax. We're going to move into an exercise similar to this. You're going to bend your knees down towards the floor without touching. You're going to power into those quadriceps and come right back up into that down dog. We're going to do this 5 times. Draw in through those abs. Exhale as you send those hips up. And again, down, press those legs into the floor and really lengthen. This is a great active movement to remove lactic acid from those legs. It's gonna keep your calves loose and feeling great. And we got one more. And relax. From here, I just want you to drop your knees, come up onto those knees, and we're gonna bring one leg forward into a runner's stretch. Let your hands come out towards that toe and extend that leg back. Be strong in that front leg, and we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Really let your back leg extend back. You're gonna feel a great stretch through the front of that hip of that back leg. Stay powerful into your front leg. Breathe and release. Let the energy of the front leg go forward. Let the energy of the heel move back. It's gonna open the pelvis to allow a great stretch. This frees up your pelvis so that your lower body is neutral for running and walking. And breathe. Great. Similar to that last movement, we're gonna drop the knee towards the floor. We're gonna power into that thigh and bring it right back up to its position. 5 times. Bring it down, extend. Really extend and open that energy right there when that leg is straight. We're flushing out lactic acid and restoring the body. Last one, and relax. Just drop down on the back knee, and I'm just gonna have you press back to both of your knees. Bring that other leg forward. Hands on the ground, extend that back leg, and we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Let your energy move forward as that back leg reaches back. Strong through your front leg, abdomen tight, make sure you're breathing. Hold and lengthen, letting that hip flexor open out. Nice and easy. Drawing through those abs. Really helping those legs to restore a neutral position so that you're ready for your workout tomorrow. And relax. And we're gonna move into that knee drop. Dropping the knee down and up for 5. Down and up. Great. Down and up. Breathe through it. Keep that leg active. Last one. And release. And drop down, push back, and you're gonna come onto your back. We're moving into a Piriformis stretch here. Feet are on the floor, knees bent. I want you to take your one leg up over the other into basically a tight dinner table cross here. Draw in through your abdomen, bring those knees in towards your chest. You're gonna take your left hand onto your right knee, right hand onto your left knee. So hands are on the opposite knees. Bring those knees in towards your sternum, and we're gonna hold for 40 seconds. Breathe and release. You're gonna get a great stretch deep in that right hip. This releases the piriformis muscle, which supports the pelvis, keeping those hips and knees healthy. It should not be painful. Breathe and release, breathe and relax. If it's too easy, you can always bring those knees a little closer to your sternum, and you'll know when it's right. Remember that stretches really should be comfortable. They're restorative. Nice and easy, almost there, a couple seconds. Deep inhale and exhale, and release down. Uncross. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Tight cross, draw in through those abs, bring the knees in towards that sternum, one hand on opposite knees, and in for 40 seconds. And just hold and breathe, hold and breathe. Let the hips be heavy down into the floor. Your hips are very important to the health of your knees. A lot of walkers and runners are concerned about their knee health. If you keep your hips strong and flexible, it releases those leg bones, essentially, so that the knees move in their proper range of motion. This is gonna help to ease out that pelvis and the hips. Just breathe and release. Bring it in towards your chest a little more if you can. And relax down. And one last stretch. Take both of your knees, drop them over to the side. I want you to take both of your arms out into a T. We're gonna take that left hand up over our head, and then you're gonna open out to your left, making a big circle until it comes across the body and up over. Make it a big, big circle so that you're reaching across, reach way up, reach way out, and let's do one more. Reach across, up, lengthen that waist, out, and down. And relax, draw in through your abs. Bring those knees to the center. Same thing, other side. Take that right hand up over your head. Now you're gonna circle out to your right. Reach down, across, up, and out. Take a couple deep breaths. Across, out through that waistline, and one more. Big inhale, and release. Draw in through those abs, bring the knees to the center, and just gently roll up. And there you have it. That's a great sports cool down, specifically designed for runners and walkers. You can use this after every workout. It's great every day. I'm Holly Perkins. Check out exercisetv.tv for more workouts specifically geared towards runners and walkers. I'll see you then.